So he's still responsible. Basically, like Mr. Sayed said, we coordinate all the movement, all the vessels come through Panama Canal. We require them to let us know with at least 96 hours in advance what their plan are. They want to take bunkers, going to dock, so we can coordinate all their movement and take care of all their needs. The persons that sit here receive that information from the local agent. Okay? After that, he checked that the information is kind of sound. If it's a vessel departing for some place in Colombia, it's an Atlantic port, cannot be arriving on the Pacific, things like that. So we have the most accurate information, so we can program and schedule all of the movement. The person that sits on the corner is the one that will do the schedule. You're working on tomorrow's schedule. By tomorrow's schedule, I mean the vessels will start transiting tomorrow and arrive the first set of logs right after midnight. It could be at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And the last vessel considered for that tomorrow's schedule could be arriving, I don't know, 2200 at the first set of logs.
Do you go 24 hours a day?
Yeah, this continues, and it's we define today's schedule and tomorrow's schedule basically for statistic purpose. It's a continuous thing. It's a non-stop. Like I said, the last ship for today could be arriving at 2200 at the first set of logs, and we still consider a vessel for today's schedule. But then mean at 2000 that vessel will carry 2, 3 o'clock in the morning of the next day. But we still consider it as today's schedule, on today's schedule. Basically. Don't hesitate to interrupt me anytime you have any questions, okay?
So they were telling me the tugboats cost around $5 million, one tugboat. Is that true? Like, why does it cost so much?
That's the commercial cost of the. If you want to buy someone commercially, that's what it costs. Actually, you cannot get too many tugboats off the shelf. You have to, make a contract to build so many.
Clearly,
That's
we need
pretty much
the
the price of it. And basically, it's based on the size, how many bowl or pool you have on the tugboats, all your requirements.
Okay.
Canal tugs are very specific. We've got a lot of bull or pool in a very small hole, relatively small hole. So it's not like an ocean-going tug that they're huge and a lot of power. And we have limited space, so we have a lot of power and small. Small tug.
So it depends on the system that they're going to get through 2 days that you can charge them extra.
Do you want to?
No, you mean if the vessel don't announce?
So say I want to get through a day, but I can't get through today and I have to dock or whatever, if there's no extra.
No. If you let me know in advance that you're going to have going to dock before you want to transit, I take that in account for scheduling. But you did not tell me when I schedule resources for you to transit, and you say, hey, no, by the way, I have to stop you. Then I will be an extra. But if you let me know all the information I need to know, I will take care of that. I will take that into consideration for your schedule.
And if I book in advance and something goes wrong, I don't get here in time, is that okay?
No, is that okay?
Okay. But I tell you, that's broken down or something.
Well, if you broke down, it's pretty much all depends. There's a set of rules. It's published on the internet. For you to book for a specific day, you have to comply with certain requirements. Like if you are a restricted vessel, like I said, vessel restricted for daylight, if you arrive at 6 o'clock in the evening, there's no way I can transit you today.
Which problem?
So for vessel, that type of vessel, I require her to arrive at 2 o'clock in the morning, no later than that. That means I have time to inspect the vessel, have the vessel get on the boat at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I arrive at the third set of logs just in daylight, it's around 6 o'clock. So that's the way I want
When
to
you say inspect the vessels, is that for safety and security?
and for quarantine. Yeah, if there are any sick crew on board or if there happen to be passenger, then I need to know. I will take additional measurement to protect my people, like the pilot that go on board, the seaman that go on board. If you have been on a port that have some kind of disease, or you have load any meat or food on board that will classify with, it's not good for our people, then we'll flag the vessel. If people cannot eat on board, cannot bring on board, then I provide food for my personnel. Okay?
Oh, yes. Private vessels still get a pilot from
Depending on the size. If it's more than 64 in length, we get a pilot. If it's less, you get a light switch. But still, you will have
Somebody is on
somebody
board.
on board.
Yeah, that's what I,
And like we said, outside is for efficiency,
Yes.
reliability, so we can retain control of the navigation of the boat.
The pictures that are up right now, are these live?
Yeah, all these are monitored. I go through all the canal.
Okay.
So
So
we have-
there's two ships, am I right, in the second one, are there two ships right now? One in either, oh, there it is, yes.
what are we looking
So I'm looking at the second screen in now. So you've got one going, are they both going in the same direction? Yes.
No, they're actually not going in the same direction.
Okay, one's going this way.
Well, yeah. But that all depends on the schedule.
Okay, okay,
So-
okay.
Is, oh, I'm sorry,
Go ahead,
is one
that's-
side Atlantic, one side Pacific?
Yeah,
One bank?
Yeah, on the camera, yes. This side is Atlantic and this side is Pacific.
Which, I don't see your pointer.
Here, this side, and this side
It's Atlantic.
is Atlantic.
Okay.
And this side is Pacific. Although the screen underneath is the other way around. This one here is on the south.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's confusing.
Okay.
This is just to keep your people sharp.
Well, but by normal, meaning the vessel that start from the Pacific heading to the Atlantic.
Okay.
And the other is the southbound, the fourth quadrant on the left.
Yes.
From the Atlantic to
To the Pacific.
Do they share the same canal or is it two different canals? Like, do you have, like, those are side by side
lots,
going
right?
into
It's the locks is in the same canal. And when we have,
same canal,
when
two
we finish
different.
the expansion of the canal, we will have even a third set of locks. It will be the same canal. The vessel and the traffic will have to coexist with the old canal. It will be same thing, control from here, resources, everything will be from here.
So it can either go eastbound or westbound
Yeah.
using the same routes.
Will you have to, when the expansion's complete, will you have to employ more people here? Or are you gonna be able to take care of it?
Probably we will have more people.
And bigger facilities here?
Basically, yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. I'm just curious.
We'll working on the redesign of the center. And, we'll hire more people.
Yeah. Will you physically, do you think, stay here and expand, or?
Physically, we'll be here.
Yeah.
We also have like a backup center. If
Yes.
something happens here, yeah, we have to leave the building and run the show from another.
Right. Understand.
Can I let you know or what's happening?
No, I mean,
I tell you, I have to
yeah, I understand. Yes.
So,
Do you guys get involved at all with like the scheduling and maintenance of like all the tugboats?
yes, we have to know, like every day, tugboat people let us know how many tugboats are available. Or if I have a heavy schedule, I will request additional tugboats in advance. So like tomorrow I have certain ships that require additional tugboats or different mix. And we'll call the tug office, hey, tomorrow I will need 2 tugs more at 5 o'clock in the morning, 1 at 7, and then we'll try to
And
provide.
the tugboats operated by the Port Authority?
No, the
It's
tugboats
separate.
is operated by Canal personnel.
Canal, yeah, okay,
The tugboats captain are Canal employees.
yeah.
I have
And
a
then,
question. I'm sorry.
no, go.
I'm assuming this goes like 24/7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have like 3 shifts of 8 hours, or the people have like different shifts, or do they move around?
You mean the tugboats or here? I mean, here we have 3 shifts per day. We basically have 5 platoons that will cover for leave and everything. We have 5 groups, pretty much about 11, 12 person per group. And they rotate 8-hour shifts.
What are the hours, what are the shifts? Do they start?
We stagger them because we don't want to, like, say 2 o'clock or 6 o'clock, everyone leave and leave like a vacuum information or something left behind. So we start at 5, then you have 5:30, 6, and 6:30. Different positions leave at different times, and so on.
So you have like 50 or 60 people like working here, right?
Yeah, about 11 to 12 people.
Oh, so like 5 platoons each other.
Yeah, 5 platoons. You only need 3 platoons to cover a day, but during a week you have people off, 2 days off on a week, and then you have people going on leave. So you need a 5th platoon to cover the people that's on leave. Or if you want to send somebody to a course, refreshment course, things like that, then you need people to cover for those positions also. ideally, we'll need more people, or if you want to make the shift shorter because of the stress, then we'll work on the 6 or 7 opportunities.
How do you train them to do this job?
They basically on-the-job training. Unfortunately, there's no other canal like ours, so whatever you know and learn, you have to learn from here. You can't have
shadow an experienced person.
So you have to work through the line. You start here, then go to harbor, then go to pilot assignment, transit, scheduler, supervisor, and it will probably take more than 10 years in order before you can see somebody. So that's advantage and disadvantage. If I have problem with supervisor, I can hire someone from the street. So there's plus and cons.
Do you have high turnover, or are you pretty stable?
It's kind of stable. Sometimes, like right now, we're trying to prepare for the expansion. We have hired some people in training. I would say you require a very specific type of person to work here. I mean, we have a lot of trainees that just left. I mean, they cannot take the pressure. And people that, under certain circumstances, you do freeze. I mean, I cannot have somebody like that working here. So it's tough. I mean, sometimes you hire 10 people to training and you end up with 2 people, and you waste time and money on the other 8. That's just the way it is.
What are the reasons they typically leave?
Shift work is tough for a lot of people, especially for ladies with family. I don't know, and there's some stress on the job. The rules keep changing, and with expansion will even change faster. So you have to
Stand top.
step up. You have to be able to keep the pace. So even though we have to rehire some people that have been retired because we're going to
Then you can a lot of English too, but do they speak in English at all times, or if a ship comes that speaks
the
Spanish?
personnel is 100% Panamanian right now. I mean, we can all internally speak in Spanish, but once you talk on the radio or with the customer on the phone, you have to do it in English.
So the official language, like, should communicate with the ships.
It's kind of a mix because you said official language. Up till 1999, the official language was English.
Okay.
But right now, a lot of the instructions, manuals, or the operational manuals have been translated to Spanish because we now are part of the Panamanian government. And those documents, a lot of them are in Spanish. So it's kind of a mix. Definitely on the radio and the phone, I have to do it in English. But a lot of the documents are already in Spanish. Okay. So it's not I cannot say English is the official language or the government language of the whole company because it's not in English.
Okay. Even if the ships come from like the pilot of the ship speaks Spanish, do you still speak
Yeah,
English?
like I said, a lot of pilots on board are Panamanian, but you have to do it in English, especially for the rest of the pilots that are not fluent in Spanish, so they have to listen to the radio cases.
It's an open mic.
Well, it's a different area. Like harbor area, you have a frequency, but everything that happens in that area is on that frequency, and you will listen to the same radio, so you know what's going on. You know what the other vessel is doing. So what instructions you get, so you have to be aware of it.
Thank you.
So, like I said, basically here you have, northbound, on that group display you have the basic information the traffic controller needs to the vessel. You have the name here, the schedule number. For all the northbound are odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7. You have the length and the beat, the graph, how many locomotives and cars are part of the logs. What kind of restriction, like this vessel here, is a daylight certified. I mean, daylight transit, and cannot meet any vessels on the narrowest place of the canal.
guys gonna ride back up to Paraíso, right?
That's correct.
Up to South 16.
Up to South 60 was sold to this environmental.
Here's the narrowest place now here on this area.
Southwest Gambler to 11:30.
Where?
Huh? Here? Here in the camera here.
Oh, okay.
So that mean clear cut also cannot meet any vessel this way on this narrowest place. The kind of narrow and wide. What else we have here? We have the time the vessel started moving this morning at 2:48. How many pilots that are on board? The qualifications of pilot. What time he came to work? Like this guy here came to work at 1:30 this morning. And he's step 9. Our qualification run from 1 to 9. 9 is the most senior pilot. Thus, a pilot like this one will qualify for a nuclear submarine. It's 9 plus 10K. And this guy here is qualified for Trident submarine. Basically, this pilot here can move any vessel that moves through the canal. This guy here can move any vessel except for Trident vessel. And this one here can move anything except for nuclear submarine. So, depending on the requirement, we'll assign those resources. If I have a Trident vessel, I definitely have to put a pilot with this pilot. I cannot assign a pilot with this pilot, and so on. Depending on the size, dimension, characteristic of the vessel, priority of super.